Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ben, and today we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. Usually, if you're on my channel, you're used to seeing like gaming content. Today, we're actually going to be unboxing something, and this is something one of my other hobbies that I have. This is the Carl's Bait and Tackle Mystery Tackle Box. You can get these as far as cheap as about $10 for your first box. They run about $20 for a standard, which if you're like me and you spend far too much money on actual tackle, it could save you a whole lot of money. My wife's ready to kill me with how much money I spend. So this actually comes in clutch, and they put some actually high quality stuff in here. This is my very first one, so this is actually something new for me too. So without further ado, let's get into unboxing this fucking thing and see how much money we can save. All right, so as you see, we have the box here, and we're going to use a fucking axe to unbox this fucking thing, because that's how we fucking do it. We don't play games around here. Oop. We're gonna take that, cut that bitch ass open, and we're gonna take a look and see what's inside. Alright, so when you first open it up, anybody who hasn't done this before, this is one for July, I believe. That's when I got it. I'll just show you that. That's actually catch and win. It shows you like trouts and walleyes for requirements for a contest, it seems. Yeah. You can share your fish for prizes, I guess. That's pretty dope. Anyway, let's take a look and see what we got in here. So first thing in here is a list of what actually comes in the box. And with this, it actually gives you pricing for it too. So let's see here. We got a Googan Squad Filthy Frog. Pretty dope. Yodo Worms, which I haven't seen yet. Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? I was actually getting to actually looking at the things. This is called the Dibble. It's Tips and Tricks Mystery Tackle Box. So essentially it has a work of frog. So you should probably be using braid if you're smart. Yeah, you don't need that. This is actually good, because this is something that not a lot of people will actually pay attention to. And this will be like where to fish certain things, and how to fish them. For frogs, I mean, you know they go in top water. You know they should be using fucking braid. If you're not, then I don't know what to tell you. Just, it's necessary. For jigs, you know, you can pretty much use whatever. But this is actually pretty cool. This is for the actual things that are in the box. So they're not just leaving you hanging as far as what you're actually using. This is for the Yodo Worms, 10,000 fish Yodo Worms. This is a Filthy Frog pro tip card. This is straight from Googan. Look, yeah, it even tells right here. Medium heavy to heavy casting rod with fast action. What gear ratios and how much, you know, what kind of braid. Of course, they're going to say Googan braid because it's their frog, but 40 to 65 pound braid. Definitely a good recommendation. And it even shows you, like, if you're in a lake, what kind of areas to be throwing them on. Grassy cover, definitely the word you want to throw it at. All right, now let's get into here what we got. We got some hooks. These are the world's sharpest hooks, apparently. Daiachi. I think I'm saying that right. I have no idea. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I mean, hooks, there's really nothing special there with hooks. I can really tell you. We got this badass fucking sticker. This might be the first sticker to go on my car. I don't really put stickers in my car, but this thing is so American and bass covered that it's got it. Oh, man. Dude, the colors on this thing are fucking sick, dude. And this is the lifted swim jig. Take that out of the package here. Look at the colors on this thing. It's like a mixture of some different colors here. We got like reds and greens and yellows. Wow, this thing is actually awesome. And what I do like, see if I can get this thing to focus and show you in here. In this jig here, actually a screw looking thing, and right here is where you can actually put on your plastic bait. You can screw it on so it doesn't slip off. I usually have issues with some of the harder casts that I make skipping across ponds, skipping across the lakes, where the swim baits or anything I use on it will actually slip down the hook sometimes. This is pretty clutch here. Definitely something that a lot more companies should consider doing. Put that away. And this is what I've been waiting for. This is the Googan Squad Filthy Frog. Your typical standard frog, but since Googan makes it, you know it's going to be really high quality. A lot of their stuff is high quality. Oh my god, it's got tape on it, bro. Come on now. Got one of these. One of those. And we will take this frog out of the package. I got a black one here. Black and white. Oh yeah. Beat me right on top. That thing smells terrible. Like rubber. You can see here hooks. I don't know why I'm showing you that camera. You can see here owl body frogs. If you're new to them, this is how they work. Bass comes up, eats it from behind like this. You hook set up with them, so always up. This way the frog can get the hooks in the top of the mouth. But you notice this frog here actually has texture to it. There you go, you can see it a little bit better there. It's actually got a lot of texture to it. And this color here, black with a white and greenish like chartreuse chin, actually really clutch for certain scenarios. I would say black probably better for like a cloudier day, sunnier day. I don't really know where you would throw this, but the bottom's white, and that's where, you know, you can kind of use it on both there. I would probably trim these tails a little bit long, but depending on how you like to have it swim, some people will actually cut like one leg short. But let's see, they are attached through, so you can actually pull them if you cut them down a little bit. But you definitely don't want any missed strikes where somebody comes up, you know, a bass comes up behind and grabs the back end. He'll completely miss these hooks here, and this box is not cooperating, bro. There we go. Yeah, definitely miss the entire hook set, and that could really ruin the whole day of fishing, especially if you're like me and you have an infatuation with these snakeheads. Snakeheads are something I've been hunting down for a little bit. I live in Philadelphia. We have them down in South Philly, but I drive to Maryland to try to catch them, and that hasn't been working too well. And I'm still waiting to snag my first one. So, Googan Squad Frog should definitely help me out a little bit. What else we got? Ooh. Oh, these are weird. Lake Fork trophy lures. What the hell? Some plastic bait. Ew, this thing is strange. Look at this. It's like... Ew. It's so weird. I guess it had a lot of motion in the water. It's very, like, limp. It's just like your normal Senko, but it's got, like, these little perforations in it. I guess when the water will flow around this thing, it will definitely cause a lot of motion. Probably throw this thing weightless. I wonder if it says... It says here... Carolina rig. Yeah, weightless rig right here. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking weightless... Yeah, or even the wacky rig here. Yeah, I guess it says you can do all of them, but I think for this thing, weightless and Carolina rigs would really be the best. Flopping this thing around like a dick.
Oh, okay.
Will probably be the best thing for it, just because it's very like limp. You can see in the water, this thing will just move kind of with, you know, no effort at all. Definitely drive a bass crazy, especially in the summertime. This thing in deep, weightless, they're not, you know, they're not feeling like they want to chase anything and they want a big meal to hold them over. This thing might come in clutch. This is definitely a weird looking soft bait, though. I've never seen anything like that. Put that back. And last, but I guess not least, will be the Yodo worms. 10,000 fish Yodo worm. And these, just like the very last thing we had there, have a weird, like, almost spiny build to them, I guess you could say. Ooh, and the colors are, oh, they're a little bit softer though than what those last ones were. These things are very similar in how it is, but these are very soft. You definitely get a lot. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, they smell terrible. As soon as I opened them, dude, my room just started to smell like shit. I guess that it smells like It smells like fucking rotten broccoli. It's so weird. I can't even explain it. I think maybe I'm saying that because it looks like broccoli. Like if you're just like, here, you want this? You know. But this thing definitely, I can see throwing this as a Texas rig. A lot of motion there too. You see, just kind of, I'm holding it, just let it go. This thing kind of just does its thing. But in the water, it's not gonna be any different. If anything, it would be up a little bit, just kind of dangling in there. Throw it weightless, throw it Texas rigged. You can't wacky rig, or you shouldn't wacky rig this because it has a swimmy nature to it. Yeah, on the back here, I get this thing to fucking focus. Focus. There we go. Bladed jig or swim bait, Texas rig or shaky head, drop shot. You can see drop shot in this. That might work too. But I would probably just Texas rig this thing all day, just the whole way it's set up. But these are definitely cool. These are brand new too, from what I've heard. These are just came out, so $10 for the first box, and $20 thereafter for the cheapest one, and you're getting a bunch of stuff. Totally more than that. So it's $20. Like if you're spending money like I am, tackle, it's just going to be worth it to spend the money, and then get some cool stuff that you may never actually seen before. This is what I'm most excited about, this Filthy Frog. I think mostly just because it says "Eat Me" on top. Ow! Hooks are so sharp, I just poked myself in the fucking finger. But I'll be alright. Yeah, so if you want to get a box, I suggest doing what I did and using the code LOJO. He's one of the best YouTubers on the internet for fishing, and his code got me a box for $10.50 shipped. Had to wait a little bit because of the big old C word slowing everything down, but well worth the wait for the stuff that I got. If you like what you see in here, subscribe, because I plan on unboxing these probably every month that I get them, and going to be uploading some fishing content as soon as I get my hands on the GoPro. Definitely when I catch my first snakehead. I want to be there for it. You want to be there for it. I want to do it. I want to eat it. I want to fucking mount it on my wall or in my computer. So yeah. Deuces.